home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Tuesday, November 29th edition. This is a live shot of that I-70 corridor. First thing this morning, you can see that those roads are nice and snow-packed. Now, if you're getting out there, be so safe, especially because we're seeing quite a bit of ice accumulate with that snowfall that we saw overnight last night. I'm one of your in-studio hosts today, Maddie Evans, and we've got Gretchen Pleshaw standing by to give you a look at that local weather forecast here in just a moment. But I know the question everyone has on their mind today is how much snow did the mountains get? Both Vail and Beaver Creek are reporting 9 inches in the last 12 hours. So if you're getting out there to ski or ride first thing this morning, the conditions are going to be absolutely incredible. Now, we are in a winter weather advisory, and that's going to continue throughout the course of today as we are expecting to see more snowfall. So like I said, if you're getting out there on those roads, just be nice and safe. Now, some great national holidays that we would like to celebrate today is one, it's National Giving Day. So if you've got anything that you can give, well then today's a great day to do so. And we've also got a great way you can do that here in Eagle County, and we're going to chat about that here in just a little bit in the next upcoming hour of Good Morning Vail. It is also National Square Dancing Day, so if you like to dance, well then maybe try your hand at some different dancing and maybe make some squares with your feet and do some square dancing. It is also National Throw Out Your Leftovers Day, so if you've been hanging on to those Thanksgiving leftovers and you don't really have a plan to eat them in the next couple of days, well then maybe it's time to just toss those out. Like I said, both Vail and Beaver Creek are reporting 9 inches of new snowfall in the last 12 hours. So make sure that you're super safe out there on the roadways. Now, as we take a look at what's ahead for the next hour of Good Morning Vail, we're going to do some colorful cooking with Tracy Miller and give you some inspiration as we get closer to the holidays. Then we've got the Vail Valley Foundation coming in to chat about all of the great things that are coming up with Birds of Prey. We're going to take a look at the lens of the day to help you see so you can ski out there on the runs. Then, of course, we're going to give you some great information on what's taking place here in our community. And then we've got a really great interview with the Vail Valley Charitable Fund in conjunction with Colorado Gives Day. So you're not going to want to miss that, especially because Eagle County Gives Day is such an important day here in our community. Now let's take it over to Gretchen to take a look at that local weather forecast. Gretchen?
Thanks, Maddie. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Please be safe on the roads. It is very, very slick out there. I'm loving the snow, however, you know that. 8 a.m., 17 degrees, a high of 19, morning snow showers, and snow 60%, which we obviously have seen already. I woke up and saw my car covered with snow, and I was not mad about it. 8 a.m., 17 degrees, snow showers, noon, snow, 19 degrees, 18 degrees, and a little cloudy, and the snow is going to kind of settle down. And then at 8 p.m., 12 degrees and mostly clear. So lots of snow during the day. If you want to hit the slopes, today is the day to do it. I'm stoked about that. Tonight we have a low of 1 degree and mostly clear. Very cold. I love that though, and sunset at 4:45. I know a lot of people have been getting angry about that, but you know what, man? It's all good. Let's take a look at the I-70 corridor. In Eagle, we have 25 degrees and snow. Vail, 19 degrees, snow. 22 degrees in Avon and Denver as well, 21 degrees and snow. So as you're seeing throughout the areas, mountain towns and Denver, it's going to be a lot of snow out there. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Wednesday and Thursday, 39, 44, and sunny. So beautiful sunshiny days for the next couple of days. And then as we hit the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, more snow, 37, 39, and 38. And yeah, just lots of snow heading our direction. So get on out there, enjoy the ski season, shred or ski it up, and keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, cooking is in everyone's forecast because we're all cooking for the holiday season. Well, maybe you want to change things up this year. I know I personally don't eat ham, so come Christmas time, it's a little bit challenging for me to enjoy like a super delicious meal. And so a great alternative is salmon. Well, Tracy Miller with Colorful Cooking. It's a great show that we produce here at TV8, and we run it Monday through Thursday right after Good Morning Vail, so you can always catch it there. But we're going to show you just a little sneak peek of how you could prepare some delicious salmon with Tracy. Let's take a look.
Time to talk about salmon. Anti-inflammatory foods. They help your body stay healthy. They fight against disease. Of course, fatty fishes are a perfect anti-inflammatory food. And salmon is one of the healthiest things that you can eat. So we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in our pan. People get nervous about cooking fish, but I'm going to tell you something. It's super easy. The key is buy a good piece of fish and don't overcook it. And season it. Remember, we're talking about zucchini fritters again. We're talking about how you have to season things nicely. Like, look at how much seasoning I'm going to put on this. I'm going to definitely cover it with a lot of salt and pepper. And I'm also going to get like all these little pieces right here. Like, don't forget about that. Whenever I'm grilling steak or something like that, I make sure I get all the edges. The skin is still on it. So what we're going to do right now is put this flesh side down in the pan. Wait. My pan needs to be a little hotter, so I'm just going to make sure my olive oil is all in there. I want to hear a sizzle when I put it in the pan. And look at that, though. That's a nice piece of fish. Now, what they say when you are looking for fish, when you're buying it, you want to find a piece of fish that doesn't smell like fish. So if you walk up and you're like, ew, that stinks, don't buy it. You also want to make sure it has a nice flesh. Like, see how that's really firm? That's what you want. Okay, we've got a little bit of a warmer pan here, so I'm going to put that fish right down like that, skin side up. We will flip it over. It will not take very long. I put a cold piece of fish in a warm pan, so I'm going to turn the pan up just a little tiny bit. We are going to make an orange avocado blueberry salsa to go on top of the salmon. So see how I'm just pulling that off? It could ripen up another day, but we're using it today. So this is how you do it. You cut around the pit, the seed in the middle, and then you cut like this. This is the perfect way to peel an avocado, and this is how you get most of the nutritional value. You peel it like a banana, right? How many times have you tried to scoop it out with a spoon and it just hasn't worked out? This is how you do that. You peel this like a banana, and then we have a nice avocado. So, and look, I like the firmness of this. If I was making avocado toast, I would be disappointed that it was that firm, but since we're putting it in a salsa, I like it. Okay, so we're just cutting those up into nice little pieces, the kind of the same size as the blueberries. So I'm going to get those in my bowl for salsa. The fish is cooking up nicely. I can hear it kind of sizzling, which is what you want. I'm going to put a bunch of just whole blueberries. And like I said, blueberries are so good right now and so good for you. So we're going to put equal amounts of blueberries and avocado in there. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper, you know, because I love my salt and pepper. Got to have it on everything. I really like spice, so we are putting some jalapeno in there. We'll mince this up really small. Depending on how spicy you want it, take the seeds out if you don't want it that spicy. Keep the seeds in if you do want it spicy. A lot of people claim that if you roast your jalapeno first, then it's going to be even more spicy. And you know what? I kind of believe it because I really like to roast those. Okay, that's too much. We're going to do about 1 part. So 2 parts blueberries, 2 parts avocado, 1 part zucchini. And of course, we'll have the real recipe because nobody likes it when I tell them parts. And then we're going to add some orange. Orange and salmon go so nicely together. I'm going to put a little bit of the orange juice right in there because why waste that delicious juice? And then I'm going to segment this orange. So when you segment an orange, you just do like this, get everything out of there. This is a good orange. I'm kind of surprised though because oranges are usually a winter time fruit, but this one is juicy and delicious and smells really good. Okay, and then we're going to segment it like that. So we're going to do that all the way around just to keep the membrane out. This is a delicate way to enjoy an orange. All right, moving on over here. Got to get the orange off my hands. If you're flipping your fish or your steak or anything that you're cooking in your pan or on your grill and it doesn't want to flip, it's like stuck a little, give it another minute. You want all those juices. Oh, this one's ready. See that? There we go. And it's starting to cook. I can see that it's still pretty firm. We're going to cook it skin side down now because that is going to make the skin cook and then it'll easily come off. All right, so we've got some orange in there and some jalapeno, some blueberries, starting to get a little messy over here, some blueberries and some avocado. Now I'm going to put a little mint in there. This is actually the only plant that I grow. All right, so we'll put a little mint in there. We've got a little bit of the juice from the orange in there. And now I'm going to add a little more salt and pepper. I know I added some before, but I'm adding a little more. And then I'm going to add just a tiny bit of rice wine vinegar, just to give it that acidic flavor, taking it off the heat, skin side down. Now that's a sockeye salmon. So there's different kinds of salmon. So you get king salmon, sockeye salmon, coho, and pink. Most of the time we get sockeye. Sockeye is a delicious fish as well, and it's red. It's from the Copper River in Alaska, and that river is like 300 miles long, and these fish have to swim upstream forever. So they're big, they're meaty, they're delicious, and they're really healthy for you, high in omega-3s, and good food for anti-inflammatory eating. And then there's coho, and coho you can find as well, and that's kind of like sockeye coho is just a little bit below that, but it's still very delicious. Okay, there we go. We have our salmon. See, this is how I do it. I like just kind of touch it. See how it's firm like that? That means it's nice and done. Sockeye salmon with anti-inflammatory salsa on it. Go out there, cook, eat healthy, and enjoy yourself. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard! Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Today giving Tuesday.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Ross and I are already in it. We're just talking all things birds of prey. Lots of snow this morning, and we both, I mean, you did well though driving in your rental car.
Yeah. No, I did not have a rental car. I had my truck. And,
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fun drive in.
Yeah, we're talking about all the snow. And last year, Birds of Prey, very warm. This year, a little bit of a different scene, I think.
Yeah. We'll have crews up there today clearing the course. Trading was canceled today, as you can imagine. So ski racers are in town now. The teams are in town.
Yeah.
Everything's getting dialed in here. They'll be training tomorrow for downhill.
Dope.
And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be racing.
And everyone's talking about all things Birds of Prey because I don't think people understand this, and you can touch base on this. Yes, amazing athletes from all over the world. Obviously, that is the main pull. But there's so many other things going on.
There's so much going on. But I just want to talk about the racing aspect of it real quick because it's an interesting sport and it's fascinating and with the, so much going on with it. So they kicked off this past weekend and a Chilean scored in the points for the first time in like 20 or 30 years.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So it's really cool to see that happen.
Really cool.
We'll be keeping an eye on him this weekend. Some Americans did really well.
Yeah.
Ryan Cochran-Siegel.
Yep.
Travis Ganong placed in the points. RCS was in the top 10 in the first downhill. So they got some momentum coming into this weekend.
Exciting.
There's some stuff going on.
Yeah.
Kilday won the first downhill. He's the speed king. He won 2 races here last year. So that's a little background for you on the ski racing side of it. We got the kind of defending guy, Kilday, coming back to defend it from Norway, and then the Americans are coming in with some momentum.
Which I love this too because I feel like so often, Maddie and I touched base on this yesterday, these men and women are amazing and they are such sweet human beings too. I've spoken to so many of them randomly just having sushi or like a beer somewhere and oh hey, haha, you're right next to me, you know what I mean?
For sure, yeah.
So it's like they're amazing humans and you're like, oh my God, you're so good at what you do.
For sure. Another one, Kyle Niegemeyer got his first World Cup points. But what's cool about Birds of Prey is they're all out and about, right? So you might see them out at dinner. You'll see them in the village where there's signings going on Friday.
I saw that,
so there's opportunity to meet these guys. And yeah, you're right. They're all really, really nice.
So
and
down to
just
earth.
Good people.
I'm not going to lie. We live here. We like to ski. We like to snowboard. I feel like when I go other places, I feel like I'm a pretty good skier. And then dude, I'm so humbled. I'm like, there's not even.
They're the best at it. They're the best at what they do.
Yeah.
And so it's really cool that we get the speed events this weekend.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting to watch in person up in the stadium. Or down in the village this year, we'll be having a watch party in the village. So.
Oh, I saw that. And did you do that last year or no?
No. So it's kind of been since 2015 since we hosted the World Championships. In 2015, we covered the ice rink there and kind of put some stuff on the ice rink and made it a whole area. So it's going to be really cool in the village. Live music going on
So
throughout
cool.
the weekend. There's a Beers of Prey event, and it's finally here. We've been talking about
I know
it
for so long. And it's like the buzz is so hyped up. It's so real.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of friends coming from Denver just to check it out.
For
you know
sure,
what I'm saying?
for sure, yeah. And you can't thank the Beaver Creek Cruise enough up
Yeah.
there. They got the course in great shape
100%.
so fast this season. We have over 600 volunteers that work this event. So if you see
600?
anyone out there,
Wow.
600. So if you see anyone out there this year, please be kind, please be courteous. They're everyone from helping with parking and transportation
Cool.
to getting into the stadium to checking in at registration if you have to do that. And then the Talon crew, which is up there today,
It's so
clearing
wild.
snow. Their favorite line, they say it every year, is you don't have to clear sunshine. So, when it's a sunny day out there, they're feeling all right because they don't have to clear anything.
And it's going to be all the snow.
But they're going to be busy
year.
this week, and we can't thank them enough.
Which is rad, though. I just did the weather a couple of minutes ago, the Weather Girl TV.
Yeah, how are we
Good Morning
looking?
Vail. I mean, we have some sunshine coming in the next 2 days and then some more snow on the
For
weekend.
sure.
So we'll get a little bit of everything.
It's going to be fun. It just makes the atmosphere in that finish area just so
Yeah.
electric when there's some light snow falling and you're watching World Cup ski racing.
Well, and it makes me laugh. I'm going to be honest. My friends are so into the Bloody Mary situation. I know.
Good to hear. Yeah. Last year we did a Bloodies and Bluegrass event. This year we kind of took that, we transformed it a little bit. So we'll still have the Bloodies.
Yeah.
That's awesome that they love that. So, with the earlier race times this year, right around, Fridays 10:15,
Yeah.
Saturdays 10, Sundays 10. We're really kind of activating early, encouraging people to get up there early and get
So
going.
you're trying to lure them with the Bloody Marys?
I mean, if you want to come for the Bloody,
you come
you're
for
more
the
than
ski
welcome.
racing and you stay for the Bloody Mary.
That's it. So,
I love it. So what is, Ross, I mean, you are the Birds of Prey man. You're the one that kind of facilitates everything. What does your week look like this week?
So I'm the media chief for this event, which is really cool. It's an international event, so I work with international media.
Big deal.
You guys included, right?
So
the
sweet.
local media. So it's really cool for me because as a former journalist, I know what these guys are going through. So I have over 100 media in town this weekend.
Wow.
Everyone from Associated Press to USA Today to some big
dope.
wigs. So that's kind of my big role in
Yeah.
this is I kind of manage photographers and work with the media. And then I also do marketing for the Vail Valley Foundation. So I work with our awesome team there. But like everything we do, it's a little bit of everything.
That's so rad.
You'll see our team on Sunday after the races taking down the netting and the fencing. That's just kind of what we do.
So you get your hands dirty
all
too.
hands
You
on
do it
deck.
all.
Yeah. So that's kind of my role. I'll be out and about, really just doing
That's so rad.
doing a lot of things.
Well,
but-
and you have to feel so good about yourself. I think sometimes people don't understand this is a world. I mean, people from all over the world come here for this. It's a big deal.
Yeah, for sure. It's really cool. Even our Talon crew, we have volunteers that come in from all over the world every year. It's like a family reunion for them, which is really cool to see. So, yeah, we're excited
It's
to see.
like summer camp for you.
Exactly.
You see all
it
your
really
peeps.
is. Like the World Cup ski racing community is really, it's a tight-knit community, right?
Yeah.
So it's really cool that I've kind of gotten into it and met some really awesome people, and it's impressive what they do in international ski racing circuit. So
that's cool.
It's just an honor to be a part of it, to be honest. And the foundation, we have a great team there. I'm just one person in it, so I appreciate that. But I'm just one person in it. But
local legend.
I'll be, so yeah, I'll be up there. I'll be up there this morning.
Cool. In the snow.
Every day, yep.
In the
We'll be
snow.
up there. And so, yeah, I'll be up there for training tomorrow at some meetings today.
Awesome.
And,
so what are you the most stoked about, like out of all of I know that's such a loaded question.
It's a great question. I mean, to be honest, I'm just excited to see the crowd. I think it's, I'm a big sports guy, and we don't have this opportunity, right? Like, you don't really get this. We can go to a Broncos game, go to a Rockies game.
Totally, but this is...
Go to a Yeti game, right? We have those opportunities, and they're really cool. But to go stand outside and bring a cowbell and dress in red, white, and blue and support, your home nation, it's just really cool to see. And then you watch the European races, and you're like, yeah, we bring a crowd too.
That's so rad. And I do have to say, one of my guy friends wrote me last night and said, I think there's a play on words with one of the musicians.
Blink 90210.
Yeah, he's giving them onesies, jumpsuits, and he's bringing me one. So we'll watch out for that.
The live music. I mean, Beaver Creek Resort Company's done a great job bringing in these bands, and we're excited to have them on the ice rink. So
which is so rad.
It's gonna be really cool.
Awesome.
Really cool.
Well, Ross, we appreciate everything you do, per usual. If you see this man, give him a big hug. He's a hugger. Give him a hug. You're like, no, I'm not. I just hug you all the time every time I see
Maybe
you.
maybe not this week. I'll be around, but yeah.
Thank you so much. And definitely check out Birds of Prey. It's amazing. I will be there. Ross will be there. Good Morning Vail. The TV8 team will be there. And we hope to see you. Keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
When making money is the aim, these kids, they bring their game. They're the biz kids.
Can you dig it? Real businesses by real biz kids. Watch and learn tips on how to start your own business.
Biz kids.
Right on.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake. It's fake.
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at that very snowy forecast for today, this Tuesday. 8 a.m., 17 degrees, a high of a 19. 60% snow. Lots of snowfall already this morning. All of us talking about being safe while you're driving in. It's a little dicey out there. 8 a.m., 17 degrees and snowfall. Noon, 19, more snow. 4 p.m., the snow kind of lets off. And then 8 p.m., 12 degrees and mostly clear. So snow during the day, a great day to get on out there and ski or snowboard, whatever your little heart desires. Eagle, we have 25 degrees, Avon 22, Vail's 19, and Denver 21 degrees and all snow, which we love to see in these mountain towns. Or at least I do. I love the snow. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Wednesday, 39 degrees and sunny. Thursday, 44, sunny, and then Friday, Saturday, as we get into Birds of Prey, we're going to see lots of snow through the weekend, Friday through Sunday. So lots of snow heading our direction, which we love in these mountain towns. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for all your athletic needs, and we're going to take a look at the lens of the day. So keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
We love to see that snow in the forecast, especially if you're going to get out there and you're going to hit the slopes. Well, when you're doing so, it's really important that you're protecting your eyes in the best way possible. That way you're keeping them covered, you're protecting them from the wind, but also you're allowing yourself to have the max visibility out there on the slopes, only because vision is precision when you're hitting the slopes to ski or ride. And so right now I've got the Smith 4D Mag in front of me. The reason that I chose this goggle for a day like today is one, because I'm going to show you on this lens just so you can see. There's a curve at the bottom of the lens allowing you to have a bigger depth of field. It increases your bird's eye view to about 25% from the regular just normal standard goggle. And so this is something that's really going to help you out there see what's right under you, and so on these powder days, then you know exactly where you're skiing. Now, obviously, the dark lens is in the goggle right now. We do not want to ski in that lens today. You want to be able to see nice and clear out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to release the little latches that are on the goggle, allowing you to be able to pull that magnet system right out, and that's all it takes to get that goggle lens out. Then all you'll do is grab your new goggle lens that you want to ski with or ride with today, place it in there, make sure that it's set correctly, and then those little snaps that we loosened, you'll just secure those, meaning that your goggle lens is going to stay in place. That magnet system makes it nice and convenient. Just 2 little levers to get that goggle lens right out. Now, something that we do want to note about all goggles like this, no matter which one you get, they all have a protective anti-fog coating on the inside of the goggle lens. And it is crucial that you do not wipe that out, because once you take it out of the goggle, there's no way to put it back in. So if you're riding today or skiing today and you start to sweat a little bit, it'll fog that goggle up, just because it's going to be so cold on the outside of the goggle but so warm against your face. Don't wipe that anti-fog coating out. Just release your goggles from your face. Let them air out by themselves just a little bit. That way you protect that anti-fog coating. To get your hands on a pair of these fabulous goggles, you can check out any of the great Eyepiece locations here in our community. They currently have 6 locations that you can go visit. 1 at the top of Bridge Street, 1 at Solaris, 1 near the Sun and Alp, or actually in the Sun and Alp, 1 in Lions Head, 1 in Beaver Creek, and then 1 in Edwards. So make sure that you go check out Eyepieces of Vail. We want to thank them this morning for bringing you this Lens of the Day report. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, Gretchen and I are going to talk to you about all the great things taking place in our community.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, or should I say Girls Morning Vail?
I like Girls Morning Vail.
I like Girls Morning Vail too. There's still a lot of great things taking place in the community. Of course, we just chatted your ears off about what's happening with the Birds of Prey event, which this is one of my favorite events to come, only because I have a ski race background.
I know.
And so I always totally nerd out about snow condition, edge angles, like weird things. But I love when it comes, and it's always so much fun because they bring so many other activities to get out there and do. And so make sure that you make your way up to Beaver Creek and check that out.
It's so much fun. I know, we need to go ski together. I was just thinking about that. Big deal.
Yeah, we do.
You're probably a lot faster than I am, but it's cool.
No,
I
I'm
know.
not, because I'm such a petite human.
I'm such a petite
That it's really a struggle for me.
The tall and the small.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I know what you mean. It's
Yeah.
so humbling when you watch these men and women. Oh my gosh. I mean,
I know.
they're insane. insane. It's so much fun to watch, yeah.
Yeah, they are world-class athletes and the best in their division for what they do. Now, some of them you've seen on some very large ski stages, and so it's important that you get out there and you enjoy it, and especially while it's right here in our backyard. But let's talk about what's taking place in Vail this weekend.
Oh my goodness, all the things. I'm like literally every single day and night we have something through the weekend. It's pretty exciting.
Did you go to the concert last night?
I didn't, Maddie. I'm sorry.
I didn't either, but I saw a lot of social media pictures about it, and it looked incredible. Now, this is something that they did to kind of kick off the season for the locals, which was a really cool concert series, and they brought in a great artist, and it was just a ton of fun, or it looked like a ton of fun.
It did, I know. We have to be up early. It's hard to go out all the time.
It is hard, and you have to balance it out. That way you don't experience burnout, but that was a great concert series. Now, it's really kicking off the season for all of the fun things to come. Reveille Vail is going to bring just a plethora of activities.
So cool, I know. I was looking at the schedule for this whole week, and I'm like, we have ice hockey, obviously Yetis starting. We have all the music at Reveille Vail. We have Birds of Prey. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on, as you can see right here. I mean, it's amazing. Look at this.
Well, and so you can see everything that Reveille Vail is bringing to the community, whether it's an art workshop, a silent disco.
I have to get out there for that.
The silent disco, we could go on December 2nd. That's the next one.
Okay, let's do it, because I want to go so badly, and everyone said it's so much fun, and I haven't gone yet, so let's do it. Astronomy nights, that's really cool.
Yeah, there's just a lot of things that come with this Reveille Vail, and then, of course, something that they're really proud of bringing into Vail. Obviously, we're going to go back to the Yetis in just a moment, but the Kris Kringle Market, it's next weekend.
So cool, yeah.
And so we've got a lot taking place this weekend, but next weekend, the Kris Kringle Market is a great place for you to get out, shop, buy some, locally produced goods, and you can shop the 8th through the 11th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And I feel like it makes you so excited for the holiday season. It just gets you in the mood, in the spirit of Christmas. I'm funny. I love giving presents, but I get nervous getting them. Is that weird?
No, because sometimes I get presents and my face can't control its demeanor.
Great. I hope you like the present I got you.
And then I'm like, oh, an avocado. Thanks.
Actually, I feel like you would like an avocado, though. You would be into it.
Right, I probably would. Yeah, but this is a great way to just give some great gifts and some local items and really just explore all of the amazing artisans that we have here in our community and maybe from outside of our community. But this is a good way to just get your hands on some unique presents.
I totally agree. And we kind of touched base on this yesterday, but we have so many talented people in our community. I mean, I feel honored to live here, and I'm not being cheesy, but really, we do have amazing artists. It's insane to me. I'm not that artistic, so to me, it's a big moment. There's lots of cool, there's lots of neat, different, unique presents you can get from here, so.
There sure are. Now, let's talk about the Vail Yetis as their season kicks off in just a couple of days, which we're really excited to see the team come to life this year, especially under the new ownership with just everything that's been going on and the change and just all of the fun stuff. 3 days, 12 hours, 12 minutes, and 19 seconds until
we're on it.
The puck drops.
And it's Friday and Saturday night, which is super cool.
It is, and they're playing against Jackson Hole, which is known to be another really good mountain town competitor. And so this is going to be really fun to get out there and enjoy. Now, you should go online to buy your tickets because they'll be cheaper online than they will be at the door.
It's like $10, which is amazing.
Right, and you want to get there just a little bit early because once you get there a little bit early, then you can find your seat in the stands and then you can get ready to do some screaming.
And it is so interesting. I've been on their Instagram a lot lately because I love ice hockey. They have shown some pretty funny things. I did not realize that a human being, a local, got on the ice one day because he was very upset about the call that was made. He jumped over and got on the ice. It was like, I don't know. Lots of action at the Yetis games.
Lots of action. And if you want to follow them on social media, you can find Vail Yeti Hockey on Instagram, and that's where you can see all of the fun that's taking place there. So make sure that you check it out. Go online, again, to buy your tickets. Now, something else that's really exciting that we have taking place, of course, this weekend too, is that the Vail Film Festival is kicking off. Now, it's a virtual event this year. They're not doing anything in person, but they are bringing the in-person back for the 2023 winter season.
Which makes me so stoked because I talked about this yesterday. It's the reason I moved to Vail was the film festival. I'm so into it. I've met people all around the world, actors, producers. You know, it's just such an awesome event and it's so well done. And It is so worth it. The films are insanely amazing, and it's just such an awesome thing that Vail does. And I didn't realize Vail Film Festival is up there as one of the top 10 best film festivals in the world.
I didn't know that either, because between you and I, Vail and Park City are my home mountains, and Sundance is pretty hard to compete with.
100%. Yeah, how cool is that? I mean, we're so lucky. But yeah, definitely check it out. And even though it is virtual, and I know people get kind of bummed because in person, but so many amazing films, and they have they just do. The Cross Brothers do such a good job at it every year, so it's pretty awesome.
So you can go to their website, check it out, get your tickets, make sure that you're registered to participate in all of the fun that's taking place there. Now, something else we want to talk about, we already talked about Birds of Prey up in Beaver Creek. This is a really fun way to get out there and see the best of the best compete here in our backyard. But the Vail Performing Arts Center is starting to ramp up their holiday season performances. So you can go to vailpac.org for the entire lineup of acts and just all of the fun. And now, I don't know about you, but this lineup that they have coming in is so good.
So good. I have 2 tickets already. I'm going to see my girlfriend's little daughter that's going to be one of the mice in the Nutcracker. Super stoked on that. And then I'm also seeing one of the shows in January, so I'm super excited. I can't wait.
Which is just a ton of fun. I've gone to the Nutcracker actually a lot of years, and this is one of those ones that's just really good to get out there and the entire family can enjoy. So make sure that you go online, you buy your tickets. They have multiple showings, 3 days, 1 matinee show, and so it's just going to be a ton of fun.
And it's so much fun too because it's all local, and like I have to say this, the dads last year
they participated in the performance to all of the kids that were on stage. You had to be there.
It was really cute. Yeah, no,
really
definitely
cute.
the Vail, you can't beat it. It's amazing.
So for more information on all of the great activities that we just talked about, you can go to discovervail.com. You'll get the entire rundown of activities. You can go to beavercreek.com/events. You can go to bcworldcup.com for more information on Birds of Prey. And then you can go to vailpac.org to buy your tickets for all of the upcoming fun.
How are we going to do all this, Maddie?
We'll come up with a way. We're going to clone ourselves.
I'll schedule it out for you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Gretchen's going to manage my schedule. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. In Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in at Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or thescoreboardnation.com. We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
we've been talking about how today is a National Giving Day. Well, there's a great way that you can get involved here in our community, and so I've got Brooke Shonsby joining me, and she's with the Vail Valley Charitable Fund, but she's also with Colorado Gives Day and Eagle County Gives Day. Brooke, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me on this snowy Tuesday morning.
You're not just kidding. There's a lot of snow out there.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about the drive all morning.
Yes.
Everyone that's
We're
coming
both on that side of Dow Junction, so we shared those stories coming in.
Oh my goodness, and it was treacherous this morning. So if you're on the roads, be careful, but also if you're inclined to give, we've got some great things taking place in our community with Eagle County Gives Day.
That's right. So today is actually Giving Tuesday. So 1 week out from Colorado Gives Day. And just basically a day of awareness for, you could start scheduling your donations to any nonprofit starting November 1. And so just being 7 days out and closer in. So that's what Giving Tuesday is. And we are actually going to have a rally this evening out at Four Eagle Ranch from 5 to 7 p.m. It's totally free. We're just asking that people RSVP beforehand just so we can kind of anticipate how many people will be there. Free appetizers, so heavy food spread, and Four Eagle does such an amazing job there. And then first free drink, whether alcoholic or non-alcoholic, on us as a collaboration. So brave the storm. I think it's supposed to stop snowing by 1 or 2 p.m. So we'd love to have everyone come out. And really the purpose of that is to bring the community together to celebrate all the nonprofits here in Eagle County.
Which, this is my favorite part about our community, is we are one of the highest places with the most nonprofits per capita, and we have so many great nonprofits that do the most incredible work here. And so to be able to support them, to be able to rally with them, and then to be able to do Eagle County Gives Day really just shows that our community always is there with each other, and we're one of the highest raising communities as well.
Yeah, that's a great point. We have probably right around 250 nonprofits here in Eagle County. We have about 67, I think we ended up this year, that are actively a part of Eagle County Gives, but that doesn't mean just because if nonprofits aren't a part of the collaboration that you can't donate to them. A list of all of the participating nonprofits as part of Eagle County Gives is on our website at eaglecountykoloradogivesd.org. And that lists all the nonprofits. And you bring up a great point. It's from medical to outdoor to education to horse therapy to really any end of the spectrum. And that's what Colorado Gives Day is about, really. Eagle County Gives has a really strong presence and a strong chapter. But it's raising the tide of funding for all nonprofits, because we're really trying to meet the total, the holistic individual and whatever needs that they have that need to be met. So.
Which we just had the website up and we were scrolling through that list of nonprofits, and you could just see it covers every single thing that you could possibly be passionate about here in our community, which due it to our wonderful collaboration that TV8 has had with you guys, we've had the opportunity to bring on some incredible nonprofits and some that I didn't know about that I had the opportunity to learn about, which is so humbling to see what our community can do for so many people.
Absolutely. And again, we meet nearly year-round. So we start almost immediately after Colorado Gives Day to start planning for the next year. We kind of debrief on efforts that were put into place and what we could shift and morph to bring in even more money next year. The Colorado Gives Day push, so First Bank has an incentive fund, and it's $1.4 million. And so any donation that you schedule to be made on Colorado Gives Day, it's not a dollar for dollar match, but it is boosted. And so that is only on Colorado Gives Day. So, but we really want people to go to our local website, learn about our individual nonprofits, and then those donations are actually made through coloradogives.org. So.
Which is so amazing, and it's so amazing to see the community rally, and especially because it is Colorado Gives Day. So not only do we do it here in Eagle County, and honestly we're the best at doing it because we're one of the highest ranked places to do it, but it's really cool to see the entire state come together to rally in this way, and it's really cool that people can go online today, schedule their donations, and participate to help boost those funds and give back to our nonprofits.
That's right.
Now, let's talk about the fabulous nonprofit that you work for, because for people who don't know what the Vail Valley Charitable Fund does, you guys really help families during hard times.
We do. So this was our 26th year, and since our inception in 1996, we've distributed $8.7 million to over 1,900 individuals right here in the Vail Valley who are experiencing a medical crisis or long-term illness. So that can be really any end of the spectrum. The outdoor lifestyles that we live here, mountain biking and skiing and whatnot, things can happen outdoors. And then all the way to the other end of the spectrum, getting diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer or breast cancer or whatnot. And so essentially the premise of the start of our organization and just the idea that when something medically happens, we oftentimes find ourselves surmounting medical bills, out of work, so not making money to keep a roof over our heads and to put food on the table. And so, but it all starts with something medical. So people can apply for one-time grants for up to $7,500. And then we also have some special programs underneath our umbrella. Our Eagle County Smiles Children's Dental Program. We have Eagle County Grins is our adult dental program. Eagle County Moves is our physical therapy program, and then the Vail Breast Cancer Group. So again, the overarching premise is providing assistance to people who are experiencing medical issues.
Which is really incredible. And then, of course, you guys just do so much for the community with all of these different little areas that people can get invested in, or maybe they can help with or volunteer through you guys, which is something that every organization needs, but you guys really are making the difference, because any kind of medical bills that come your way right now, just as like maybe a 20-something-year-old who lives in Vail,
sure,
it's hard.
Yeah, absolutely. And we also pride ourselves on, we have good relationships with the medical providers. So not only do we can give money to people directly, and though sometimes if it's purely medical bills, then we work directly with those medical institutions to try to negotiate down bills. So grateful to those partnerships with Vail Health, with Colorado Mountain Medical, with Edwards Ambulance District, really, Stedman, so people trying to assist that individual as best as possible, right? So whatever that looks like. So and so people can donate to us directly, and any amount is appreciated. It really doesn't have to be this significant amount to make an impact or a difference. Volunteering is always an option. Most of our events are in the summer. So we have the summer solstice that we partner with Vail Rec District on. We have our LG Try, which we had to kind of modify last year with the Eagle Pool not being open, and then our Vail Valley Brew Out, which has become kind of a big event too. So, but we always need extra hands to help really bring those events to fruition. And any way that you want to get involved, you can go to our website, is vvcf.org.
Brooke, thank you so much for all this great information. Thank you for weathering the storm this morning and making your way in here to chat with us.
Thanks for having me.
Really give us exactly what's taking place with Eagle County Gives Day.
Yeah.
Make sure that you go online, you schedule your donation right now. It is a Giving Tuesday, so it's important that you do it now. But if you miss it today, you can do it until next Tuesday. You've got a full week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
We at TV8 Vail are thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of Good Day Vail with me, Cece Zach, as your host. Through sharing expertise of locals, we will help you live your best life in the Vail Valley. So please join us to enhance your daily life.
Welcome to South Lake Tahoe. This luxury home is nestled in a quiet forested neighborhood with spectacular views. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. This home is equipped with a one-of-a-kind billiards room, featuring an in-home theater, a wet bar, a dartboard, and a classic pool table.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what five-star hotels can provide with our concierge services.
I'm here with Brandy from Vail Spirit Massage.
We do the traditional massages along with Swedish and pre-mama bear and baby bear massages. We travel directly to you so that way you can keep the massage in you. So don't massage and drive.
Whether you end your day with a wet steam or a dry sauna, this home has every comfort and amenity you need for a truly memorable South Lake Tahoe experience. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute.
Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
That winter weather advisory is going to continue throughout the course of this morning. So if you are getting on those roads, just be nice and safe. 17 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 19, 60% chance of snowfall, high wind gusts coming throughout the course of today. So be careful. 15 to 20 mile an hour winds coming out of the southwest, which is going to make that 19 degrees feel a little bit cooler than it actually is. If you're getting out there to do anything, just make sure you're nice and bundled. You can see snow showers taking place first thing this morning into the early afternoon, dissipating by 4 p.m. We're going to see mostly cloudy skies, clear skies overnight, but as we see that inversion of clouds dissipate, those temperatures are going to drop. 1 degree is our overnight low, so if you are getting out there to do anything tonight, just make sure you're nice and bundled. That sun going down nice and early. 4:44 is when it's going to set. Now we are expecting to see winds slightly shift directions just coming out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver, nice and cool. 21 degrees in Denver, 60% chance of precipitation. 19 in Vail, 60% chance of moisture. Decreasing just a little bit here in Avon, 50% chance of precipitation. 22 degrees is our high. 25 in Eagle, 30% chance of moisture. Now as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting to see temperatures warm up. Beautiful sunshine coming our way. 39 degrees is our high. 44 on Thursday. Now as we approach the weekend, we are expecting to see more precipitation come our way into Friday and Saturday, decreasing by Sunday. So if you are getting out there, just be cautious of the weather that we have in the forecast, especially I think a lot of people were not anticipating this storm to be as big as it was, but I'm not complaining about the snow. Gretchen, are you?
Not at all. Love the snow. I will be out there skiing, hopefully later today.
I love that so much for you that I'm a little bit jealous, but the thing that I love most about the snow is I'm always like, now I'm going to have to shovel all this, and then Bee comes out, and she's so happy, Beatrice, my dog, so happy about the snow, that then I'm like, I can't even be sad because you are over the moon.
Just overjoyed.
She's so overjoyed.
Her dog has the best spirit. She really does. She's such a sweetie. Love the Bee. Love the Bee.
Love the Bee. Well, she just loves the snow so much, and we hope that you love the snow. Now, I feel like my snow dances a little bit have been working out for me.
They have. I mean, Maddie is the one that told me to put snowballs in my freezer. It worked. There you go.
You know, you put the snowballs in your freezer. This is the best superstition. You put the snowballs in your freezer. So when we have the snow, you can celebrate the snow. But then when we're having one of those little dry moments, that high pressure system makes its way in. We all want some snow. You take your snowballs out. You sacrifice them to the snow gods. And then, boom, more snow comes our way.
People think we're weird, I'm sure, but I fully get it, Maddie. I'm into it. Lots of snow. You can thank Maddie and I for that.
You're welcome. We want to thank you so much for tuning into this Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. with another fabulous Wednesday edition of Good Morning Vail.
Truth, and be safe out there.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. Locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road,